welcome to Local Flavor. I'm Deborah Anderson and I'm here in Moreland, Kansas at Aunt Faye's Community Kitchen. And today we're gonna make a breakfast casserole. Now, I've loved breakfast casserole for years, but usually they had hash browns in them or dried bread that you scattered around. So when people were telling me about this casserole, I didn't find it on the internet or anything. I heard it through word of mouth with people telling me about this amazing sausage or casserole. And when they tell me what was in it, I went, I don't think that's gonna go. So it does though really well. I tried it once and it is our absolute favorite. And so the first thing I need to do is to make the sausage. And I don't know if we'll get all the way through cooking this in the first segment, but I just got a roll of Jimmy Dean. I got the hot, just because why not start your day off with a bang? Also, I kind of like this casserole at lunch or dinner. Ta-da! So while this cooks, I'm gonna get it broken up, and I'm missing right now my mix and chop. It's so nice for making sausage and hamburger. But we'll get this completely brown, and while it's cooking, I'll start assembling the rest of it. It already smells good. Oh, you poor thing. And I mean me, having to chop this without my mix and chop. Oh, the mix and chop is just as loud, so actually I can louder because I can go faster. I just want to get it in small enough chunks that it can start rendering down. Okay, this will probably take a while. Now I need a 9x13 pan for this recipe, and you're supposed to spray it with Pam. I have a Pampered Chef stoneware piece that I've used for so many years. I actually don't need the Pam anymore, so, but you might if you're using a different kind of pan. I love these because they don't ever get crispy burnt. And I've got a can of Grand's biscuits, the big ones. I've also made it with 2 cans of the smaller ones, so there's nothing special about the name brand, but biscuits, awesome. Everyone loves biscuits. This casserole also has gravy on it, so those, I'm like, it has eggs, sausage, biscuits, gravy, some of the best breakfast foods you can think of. I'm gonna cut each of these biscuits into 4 pieces. And then I'll scatter them along the bottom of my 9x13 pan. I also have my oven preheating at about 350. It'll probably be hot before I actually need it because this sausage will take a while. And we're gonna make homemade gravy to put it in. It's also really good with just those envelopes of gravy, you know, the powders that you mix together. Those are actually kind of good too. I don't know about canned gravy. I never have been brave enough to try that. It sounds a little too far gone. Let me just give this a quick stir. I had thawed out my sausage too. A lot of times you have it from the freezer section. I just think it's a lot easier to cook when it's thawed. However, I've done it many times when it isn't. I've also made this using Well, this is a huge cheat, but I have used leftover like sausage topping from when we made pizzas, and it's great. It's not too pizza flavory, I guess. So we'll let that cook a little bit. Let me get these arranged in here. After I get these put in, we really have to wait for the sausage because it's the next layer. And that is all the cutting for this recipe. That's it. So this is ready to go. I'm leaving a little space in between them so the eggs can work down in there. Yum. This will probably take a while to get the sausage all the way done, so I'm going to go ahead and have us take a break. And when this sausage is cooked, I'm going to drain it in a colander so that it's not very greasy. But I'm going to put it over a bowl because I want to save a little bit of the grease to make our gravy. So that's what's going to happen after this gets cooked. We'll see you when it's done.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
What a girl wants in her home kitchen. Ease of use, flexibility, fun, the latest kitchen design, Frigidaire Professional Real Stainless Steel for fewer finger smudges, a French door refrigerator, convection cooking, a quiet dishwasher. Have the staff at Genuine Appliance in Hayes demonstrate new Frigidaire Professional appliances to find what you want. Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th in Hayes. Everything a girl wants.
Make moving and storing your home or business easy with Storage Solutions of Hayes and Victoria. With 2 facilities, they can store anything from antiques to automobiles and everything in between. Interior units for items needing special care. Drive-up units of all sizes, perfect for home or business. And outside storage for trucks, boats, and RVs. As an authorized U-Haul dealer, they have everything for your next move, across town or across the country. Storage Solutions of Hayes and Victoria, making moving and storing easy.
T-Max Trucking, LLC delivers service you can depend on and serves all of Northwest Kansas. They have shale pits located from Logan to Waukene that provide convenient access to your location. T-Max Trucking specializes in road maintenance, and they have a dozer, dump truck, backhoe, and grader to get the job done right. Their locally based business was established in 2012 and is both licensed and insured. Let T-Max Trucking, LLC deliver service you can depend on.
Well, my sausage is finally cooked up, and there isn't as much grease as in my other sausage that I use sometimes. So I hope we have enough for our gravy. If not, we can use some olive oil. I feel silly using a colander when there's hardly any. I'm going to turn this off for now. But we'll get right to the gravy here in a minute. That looks hot. I'm actually going to, where's that? I'm going to use this to get it out because it looks really hot. And I'm going to put it on top of the biscuits. And then after that, we're going to put cheese. When you hear the order these go in, you're going to go, that is not going to work. But it's so amazing, trust me. My friend Raylene told me about it. My friend Sharon makes it for bowling. She's on a bowling team in Hayes. And she makes it for bowling. They're on a morning league. Ooh, this will be plenty of sausage. Yum-o. And these biscuits will grow up around them. It's honestly so good. Oops. Now it says to use about 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. And I'm just gonna put all of it in because I don't want to take it home and you can never have too much cheese. Wow, maybe we can. Am I getting old that I think this looks like too much cheese? It makes me feel old. I am getting old, if you must know. Okay, the next layer is, well, I wonder if I should do my gravy first. No. Let's do the eggs next. I'm going to put a little bit of milk in, about 1/4 cup. And then I need 6 eggs, I think. Oops, I got too much. I'm using my shaker bottle from Hidden Valley that I've had since the 80s, I think. Now watch, I'll break it. No, it is 1/2 cup. Okay, got it. And then 6 eggs. I need that grease, so don't let me lose it. My new thing is I used to do it on the side and now I do it just on the flat part and I get a lot cleaner cut. I should be doing these into a prep bowl. I'm gonna be sorry if the last one is bloody. Luckily, there's a grocery store right next door if we run out of eggs. I have enough, I think. 3. 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I did it. that one didn't feel like it broke as cleanly, so I was getting a little nervous. Okay, I'll shake this up. I actually want to put a little bit of salt in it too, because I always do. I think you need a little bit more salt and everything. Don't tell my doctor. I have a whisk also that I could use with this. I have the kind where you push it down and it spins, or you remember the egg beater kind, like the old ones. But shaker bottle's the easiest. I like it because it also measures. And then I'm just going to pour this over all of it. And then craziest thing next, I have to build my sausage gravy to pour on top. And you're like, that's not right. You should not put this gravy on top of this eggs. I know what I'm doing. It'll work out. It'll all work out in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and start the gravy. Let that soak in a bit. I'm going to put my heat on medium. Gosh, this is not 1/4 cup. Could you hand me the olive oil? Wow, if you want easy sausage, get that Jimmy Dean. There is no fat in this. But I need it for the gravy. So we start out making a roux, which is just putting like a flour with our oil. And I brought my very favorite whisk. I don't want too much. It's always usually about the same. So I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of flour with my hopefully 1/4 cup of grease. Maybe I better go a little under just in case. and whisk it together till it's not lumpy. And then I like to cook it down a little bit so it browns. Not all the way brown, but just, yikes. I feel like I should put a little more oil and I want to have enough gravy, you know. My usual sausage has a lot more grease. I have enough for my gravy and the stray cats. And a little bit of salt and pepper. And I just hope this is going to be enough. And then we need about 2 cups of milk. I'm going to put it in really slowly, and since I'm a little nervous about how much, I'm going to cook this until the flour taste is cooked off of it. But I'm a little bit nervous that I don't have enough, so I'm going to kind of eyeball it on my milk. I'm going to add it fairly slowly and keep whisking because we do not want these lumps. I probably put a little bit too much flour in. If I pour in too much milk at once, I'm going to have lumps like I'm having here. They're a lot easier to get out when it's thin or not very deep. I feel like I didn't have enough grease. Maybe I should go buy some cheap sausage and start all over. It's coming around, I think. Remember, my oven is at 350, and that's where this is going to go later, and it doesn't take that long to cook. It's not going to be a very good casserole if I don't have enough gravy. So this looks like a biscuits and gravy type of gravy, the white gravy. Sometimes they call it pepper gravy. So I should probably put more pepper in. So look more like the package of the kind we should have got. The ones that come in the little packet, usually you only need water, sometimes maybe milk, but no grease. You don't have to make a roux. The secret on those, in case you've ever been frustrated with them, is that you boil part of the water, but you always mix your flour in the packet mix in the cold water, and then pour it into the boiling water. Then it turns out just right. This has got a little more lump than I want. I'm going to work on this a while. It was going to need to cook long enough to thicken up anyway. So let's take a short break, and I will pour it over here on break if you trust me, and I'll put it in the oven, okay? So we have a short break while I thicken up this gravy, and it's finally looking at least the right texture. So, and I'll thicken it up on break, and when we come back, I'll probably be taking it out of the oven.
Western Auction and Real Estate LLC is ready to travel to you. Their team includes auctioneers and real estate specialists that will exceed your expectations. They offer experience in agriculture real estate, commercial and residential sales, and farm equipment auctions. Plus, they conveniently travel to your location. And it doesn't stop there. Visit westernauctionandrealestate.com today to shop their online equipment auctions too. For professionalism from concept to completion, it's Western Auction and Real Estate.
Norton County Hospital would like to welcome Dr. Todd Pankratz, an OBGYN who is now accepting patients. This means women can receive local specialized care for high-risk pregnancies, infertility, medical weight loss, and various surgeries. With Dr. Pankratz and on-staff physicians, the hospital hopes to serve as a premier facility for women's health care, and this care extends to the entire family as more than 60 babies are welcomed here each year. The Norton County Hospital, dedicated to caring, commitment, and community.
Come on down to B's Bargains at Smith Center, Kansas. We got the deals.
We have a wide variety of inventory like soap, toiletries, toys, mini fridges, even kitchen tables.
Everything is new at B's Bargains, but it's all half the price. Yes, half price. That isn't just a good deal, that's a great deal.
And with new items daily, our inventory is constantly changing. That means new great deals are coming in by the truckload weekly.
B's Bargains at Smith Center. If you can't find a deal here, you can't find one anywhere.
Gove County Medical Center provides compassionate care combined with today's latest technology. We offer a wide range of services to meet the growing needs of you and your family, including surgical and swing bed services, cardiac and cancer rehab, as well as our pain clinic, long-term care, OB, and ongoing lactation assistance. Serving all of Northwest Kansas, our team of doctors and staff are committed to healing through caring. Visit govecountymedicalcenter.org and find us on Facebook to learn more.
Hi, welcome back to Local Flavor. We've been baking our breakfast casserole, and I will mention that I was really disappointed in the gravy because we didn't have enough sausage grease. And I think it would have been better to use butter than the olive oil, but we didn't have any butter. We just used what we had on hand. So that's I'm just giving you advice if you have to do it. Hopefully you have enough sausage grease. If not, I'd go butter. But we did get it to turn out okay. And I'm about ready to take it out. It was in the oven about 30 minutes. And this is what it looks like now. You can see that there's cooked egg down here and things. Let me see if I can find a little bit more egg. Ah, that one looks good. Here's a nice one that shows the layers. And I'm just going to see if it tastes as good as I remember because it looks a little different. It's so good. Our oven cooks it a little differently. It's a little more even. Every oven's a little different. You got to experiment, but the flavor is still there. You still got those nice ooey gooey biscuits and delicious sausage, cheese, and then scrambled eggs. Totally awesome. Gravy on top. I think like at Village Inn, they make something that has the gravy and then the cheese, but the cheese is down with anyway, it all tends to mix up anyway. You should try it. It's an easy one, especially if you find the cheats like pre-cooked sausage or the packets of gravy, and everyone loves it. We'll see you next time on Local Flavor.